Hey guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'll be doing a list that is not applicable to my country at this current moment, but I'll still do this because officially the fall season is starting or about to start in many countries, many part of USA. I think I'm not sure about Europe, but many countries are having fall. So basically, I understand the fall is basically a transition between your warmer weathers, like say from summer to winter. It connects the two seasons, but weather starts getting a little bit cooler. Your fall is more like our winter. I think you experience about 10 to 15 degrees, or maybe below 10 degrees kind of weather. So during this kind of time, you need some fragrance which are not really fresh, because you've been using your freshies, summertime. So now maybe time for a little bit sweeter, a little bit more darker stuff like that. Every year I do this list, so this is for you people, right? So I have one honorable mention, then we'll hit top 15 of my fall list. I actually can do this many times. Perhaps I'll do episode 2, but let's just start the list, and I hope you like this list and you check out my full review. So the honorable mention I'm going to do is a classic fragrance. I'm not sure how many people know about this, but I actually had my eye on this one for a very long time, and I got it and I just love it absolutely. It's the house is a bit tricky for me. Laura Biagiotti, Roma, Uomo. This perfume you can see, it looks like the Greek columns, right, or the something like that. Like very something that would have historical value. And it has kind of like a nice orange juice, the orange cap. And there are many other, I think, flanker to this, but this one absolutely a classic. If you like Karl Lagerfeld, classic. It's in the style. It has heliotrope, some florals, some spicy aspects, some citruses, something like orangey up top, and then it has some musky vibe. It has a little bit of gentlemanly vibe, and I think it's perfect weather to wear this is this fall weather. So Laura Biagiotti, Roma, Uomo. So let's hit the list. I have everything according to my order, and this is my list. So please bear with me. Do not bash me too much if you do not see a favorite fragrance, or you see a favorite fragrance but it's not in the top list. I cannot put so many fragrances in 15, right? So understand. So first fragrance I'm going to start with here is a underrated one. This line is a gem of a line, but this particular one I actually have difficult time wearing summer, but I think this is going to do very fantastic in fall weather. It's going to be Givenchy Gentleman EDP Intense. I think that's the name of this perfume. They have quite a few in this line. So this one actually is very spicy. It does have that irisy vibe, but it's more like a spicier take on the original. I think this one will do really, really well in mild cold weathers. It will really pop, and it has really long-lasting performance as well. So Givenchy's this line is really, really fantastic. Every single release is amazing. This one I think will be perfect for fall. Givenchy Gentleman EDP Intense. Let me keep it there so I can fit every single fragrance here. So number 14, I'm going to show Hugo Boss. And this Hugo Boss, this particular perfume, I think most of them or some of them are discontinued. This particular one definitely discontinued. This is called Hugo Boss The Scent Absolute. So most of you know my first favorite is Hugo Boss Hugo Boss The Scent Private Accord. I get confused. And some of the other ones, the Parfum, I think is also great. This one, it is a little bit like gingery spiciness. It's less sweet, a little bit more spicy and playful, and I actually liked it. It has this powdery cacao effect. I really like this smell. It really has that lipsticky vibe, just like that Givenchy, but it's more take on that chestnutty vibe, or that fruity kind of mild spicy vibe. Goes perfect for fall. Definitely check it out before this one completely disappears. Hugo Boss The Scent Absolute. So that's number 14. Number 13 is a perfume. If you like spicy kind of fragrances, I do not see myself reaching for this in summer. When winter comes, I use it a lot. This is called Cartier Declaration or Declaration. So this is an epic fragrance of epic proportions, because the fragrance gets compared to Terre d'Hermès a lot, but people prefer Terre d'Hermès because that one has an orange note more prominent. This one also has tangerine, some orangey vibe, but mostly you get like a woody spicy fragrance. It's a very masculine fragrance. The Declaration D'un Soir is really nice. I wear that during the February time. This one I think will go perfectly. It's very long lasting woody spicy fragrance. Check it out if you want a solid perfume. This is a very serious one of the best fragrance ever created. Okay, so that's number 13, Cartier Declaration. Okay. Number 12, you'll see certain pattern, like they all have something in common. These are kind of like warm, some has warmth, sometimes have a little bit spiciness, but not super dark. Next one can be worn also in winter, but this is a boozy, tobacco-ish kind of fragrance. and I get the booze a little bit, but mostly I get like an amber spicy feel mostly. This is called Maison Margiela Replica line, Jazz Club. I actually preferred the By the Fireplace over this in terms of scent profile, but By the Fireplace is really good for winter, you know, like foggy cold weather. This one I think you can get away in the bar, you know, like a cigar, like you're sitting by the bar having a cigar. I think it's perfect listening to jazz music. Jazz Club is really beautiful. So that is Maison Margiela Jazz Club. So that leads me to number 11. Number 11 is a fragrance perhaps a little bit surprising for me that it didn't make top 10 or top 5, but it's a seriously good fragrance, one of the best ever from Mancera. This is a niche perfume, but affordable one, you know, compared to many niche. This is called Black Gold by Mancera. This fragrance got award of best Mancera fragrance from different reviewers. I have seen Eric Hill, I have seen Mark's Robe 08. These two are the best, some of the best reviewers. They put this in their top list for fall and winter. Sometimes I say it. Such a fresh, nice, leathery vibe, and it has citruses. It sparkles, man. It's such a beautiful perfume. You know, if you actually want to get on the best perfumes with longevity, Black Gold is definitely up there. That is number 11. So number 10 is, let's put something sweet. I wear this usually in winter time, but I think it will work also fantastic in fall. This is called Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo. One of my favorite perfumes. It definitely makes rotation in many of my list, and for good reason. This one people say has a tiramisu note, whatever, but it's actually a fragrance. If you go to coffee place, let's say Starbucks or Coffee Bean, and with your friends, and you want a little bit of, you know, hot coffee, this is a perfect pair to go with it, with the tiramisu cake perhaps. Okay, definitely great fragrance with one of the best designer perfumes ever, like so good and very affordable. Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo. That's number 10. Number 9, bringing it back after a long time. This is also a winter staple, but I think you can get away with this in fall because this one has a soft irisy musky tone. Discontinued now. Narciso Rodriguez for him EDP. Masterpiece of a perfume. Okay, I can tell you this over and over again. I have a backup bottle. I love this over the EDT. The EDT is really like out there, but this one they pulled it back a little bit. It's more wearable, but still musk is not for everybody. But if you like musky perfumes for fall, you can give it a try. Narciso Rodriguez for him EDP. Next one, I'm gonna go, I think this perfume is number 8. This fragrance actually, it's a funny story. This perfume, when it came out, this one is a very heavy, solid, spicy tobacco kind of fragrance, and over the years it got reformulated, and I think it lost a little bit of potency, but I still find it fantastic perfume, and I think it can be worn even in summer. This one, next one is called Spicebomb by Viktor&Rolf. I can tell you, man, wear Spicebomb Extreme. I'm gonna bring that in winter if I'm here, but Spicebomb for me is really good fall fragrance. One of the best perfumes ever created for men. Take it from me. So next one, I'm gonna show you. Let's hit the sweet side once again. My favorite, you know, I cannot tell you how much I love this. The Jean Paul Gaultier Scandal. Do not listen to people when they say this bottle has a crown, you know, this thing is like a childish fragrance, you know, it's like a child's play, and it's just too sweet. Sometimes, you know, sweet fragrances, they do work. This fragrance definitely works in summer as well. Beast Mode on Me. Projection is crazy. One of the best by Jean Paul Gaultier. Check it out. It's called Scandal Purom. Then number 6, then we hit top 5. Okay, let's move this a little bit here so I can have space for the next 5. Okay. Sorry, my room is a mess. I'm using this angle so I can put all the fragrances, you can see them together. Number 6 is a fragrance I recently bought 200 ml of, because it's still there, but some of the countries, some of the world, part of the world, it's getting a bit harder to find, but still not totally gone. This is called Jean Paul Gaultier, same house, Ultra Male. Okay, and you'll be wondering, man, what happened to your love to Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Le Parfum? Le Male Le Parfum, I told you, it's a best of every single world, like from Ultra Male to Le Male. They bought some elements, and it has that cardamom, iris, everything, pear, but that one is really good for winter. I really enjoy that in December. I think Ultra Male, the newer formulations, like these are the not BPI version, these are I think the Puig version, so you can wear this one still has good performance, not just as crazy as before, but Ultra Male is really good with the sweet pear and pineapple with that sweet notes. Okay, so top 5, here comes some of my biggest, like if let's say until this point, if I could get rid of these and I can keep only 5 for fall, these are the 5 I would say big fragrances. Check them out if you want to get some of the best fall fragrances. These are ones in the market. Number 5, discontinued gem, but still can be had for still decent price, but very soon when this is gone, this is gonna be like over $150. I can assure you that. Versace Pour Homme Oud Noir. Yes, this is a spicy fragrance, gets compared to Tom Ford Wood. I cannot say that name properly. People say Wood. I get tough. I have difficult time saying that name. But this, I think, is as good of a quality as Royal Oud, if not the same, very close. Okay, this is hands down Versace is one of the best perfumes. Okay, quality wise, Versace Man, Versace Pour Homme, this one Dreamer, some of the best quality. But this one, in terms of the oud or the composition, I find it very posh and very long lasting. Versace Pour Homme Oud Noir, number 5. Number 4, some of my latest buys. I find this fragrance a bit more mature take on the original. The whole line, the EDT, EDP and this, they have the similar scent profile with a little bit of a hint or twist here and there. Next one's going to be called Versace Eros Parfum. So when I keep it here, the bottle looks really lovely. And this definitely makes, you see, back to back to Versace, back to Jean Paul. This is where designer game is so strong, man. You know, like you get compliments, you get to enjoy them guilt-free because they are not super expensive. In my top 3 even, there is no niche perfumes. But Versace Eros Parfum, you get kind of like a sweet tonka, more tonka amped up with vanilla, but the apple and the mint, it's less playful and more mature. If you want to go for a party or something during the, you know, like let's say blazer shirt but no tie affair, Versace Eros Parfum, definitely give it a try. Sniff every single fragrance before buying. So I go to number 3, running short of space here, right? So let's make a little bit more room. Okay, next one, I can tell you with broken heart, just like few of the other ones, this is discontinued. I had difficult time finding this and it's getting crazy in pricing, but get it while you can still. This is called Paco Rabanne 1 million Prive. This is a winner. Even if you did not agree with me until this point, many of you be like, nah, this is too sweet. That's the, this, people have respect for this fragrance. Even this belongs to 1 million line, people love this. Why? Because of the hookah tobacco. It's sweet. It has this nice little maturity about it. Look at the juice color. Amazing. This screams fall in the office setup. Okay, if you're going to office, wear this. You will really enjoy this in the mild cold weather. Does last decent time. So number 2 and number 1. Number 2, let's put it down a little bit. See, yeah. Number 2, again, recently I repurchased this bottle. I have 150 ml almost finishing, but this fragrance is built for love. It's like a lovey-dovey fragrance. It's a DNA nobody hates. You know, if I actually could make this like a beast mode, it would be like a pleasure, but I don't know how to. This is called Dolce Gabbana The One EDP. Similar juice color, amber juice color. This has that, once again, that tropical fruit punch, that, you know, tobacco, you guys know this. A little bit of spices, a little bit of sweetness, very appealing, got this ginger going on. Just a beautiful affair. You just need to apply a little bit more on the clothing, you know, that's what I feel. Intimate setup for dating purpose, fall, this is a winner. This is a full bottle worthy, backup bottle worthy. Dolce & Gabbana The One EDP, okay. Last but not least, number 1, this is the bottle I got yesterday. And after a long time, this fragrance actually, I decided to buy it. The reason being, this is too expensive at this point. This is crazy expensive to the niche point. And I think the prices could have been much better, but you sometimes have to pay the buck to get the fragrance. And I'm hyping it up a little bit more, but I think I'm gonna rock this during my winter time. This is one of the best perfumes ever created. The DNA itself, I love all of them. This one, the scent profile, the most rich and most grown up as well. This is called Bleu de Chanel Parfum. Yeah, some of you are cheering, some of you are clapping, I hope. Because some of you love this. I do have my other Bleu de Chanel's here, EDP 150 ml, but I love them all. I wear EDT for summer, EDP for all year round or winter, but Parfum, I'm gonna rock this winter. But I think these fragrances are all fantastic. Definitely give it a try. This one, I already got a compliment from my brother yesterday who came to meet me. It was projecting like a monster, he said. Okay, so imagine high heat and humidity. This is what this one does. Grapefruit, I think some incense, there's mint, just a lovely little composition. So top 5 I can highly recommend to you. Even the rest of them I can highly recommend you, but always make sure you test the fragrance before you buy. If there's no way, if you have to actually take a chance, or you have to, like, you know, blind buy any of these, really do your research. Okay, this is my last request. Look at Fragrantica. We do a lot of research before buying perfume, so know what you're getting into, right? Fragrance are subjective. This is our taste. That's all we can recommend to you. So enjoy this while fall is there. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Love you all, and please give it a thumbs up if you enjoy the video. See you soon. Have a nice day. Ta-ta.